Do you realize what will keep you in a good space and place of mental health? Here it is. Stay away from people who act like the victim when they're the vitriolic problem. It's going to save you a lot of mental bandwidth. Going to be able to protect your peace and maintain your mindset and navigate your narrative. It's going to help you, and I want to help you too. I want to empower you through the topic today, which is don't cross the line. I want to talk about standards that make people step back. Oh, yeah. You need to hear me, as a matter of fact, right on YouTube. I'm locked in. Let's stay locked in. Join me. Let's mix it up. That's right. We have to know what it is that we want, where it is that we're going, if we're going to navigate the space and place of where it is that we desire to be. And here's what we have to do: we have to emphatically communicate, don't cross the line. We have to have standards that are going to make people step back. Here's what we can't do, though: we can't draw a line in the sand and overstep it. We can't draw a line in the sand and we step back from it. We can't do the electric slide. We can't moonwalk. We can't do the Tamia hustle away from our boundaries and what it is that we say. They're going to call you mean. It's okay. Say what you mean and mean what you say, even when they call you mean. Here's the number one thing that we got to do. Number one, I'm going to give you a few of these today, a few tips, steps, tools, and principles. We have to be firm. We have to be firm. You have to be firm about your boundaries. You have to be firm about emphatically communicating, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. I don't have to yell at you. You don't have to yell at them. You don't have to scream and holler and make threats. No, 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 no. All you have to do is communicate in a particular way. And if people do not change their behavior, change your location. Let me say that. Let me say that again. If people refuse to change their behavior, change their location. Change your location. And that is the location of being in proximity with them. You move. You go on. You keep it going. You keep it moving. You shift into another realm, into another direction. You don't even know them, the reasoning behind the moving of your location. You have just determined in your mind that you're not going to be in a toxic space and place. And here's what it is: being firm does not mean yelling. Being firm does not mean giving people a piece of your mind, only be just left with just a piece of your mind, but no peace of mind. Being firm communicates it in a particular way to where your voice doesn't have to get hoarse. You don't have to shout and throw up both your hands. No, 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 no. All you have to do is just be firm in what it is that you're saying. This is what I don't like. If this does not change, I am going to do this. It's not a threat, it's a promise. If you're continually yelling at me, I will hang up the phone. If you're continually being disrespectful, I will leave the room. I will exit this conversation. I will move to a different location. And that is away from you. Don't cross the line, is what you're saying. right? These standards, I need you to hear me, are going to either make people step back or they're going to make them step up. Stepping up is not to engage in a fisticuffs with you. Stepping up says, I'm going to change. I'm going to course correct my behavior. I'm going to do that which is non-threatening to you, that does not paralyze you or put you in a particular predicament, that brings uneasiness and mental disdain and mental ramifications to you. No. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to communicate that, and the right people are going to adhere to that. The right people understand that you being firm is not you trying to put them out of your life. It's for you to bring inclusion. You want to include them in your life. But if they cannot respect your boundaries, then you have to exclude. It is what it is. Secondly, based on being firm, we have to be fair. Yeah, we have to be firm. We have to be fair. Am I asking people to do what I wouldn't do myself? Come on. Come on now. Self-check. Am I asking people to do what I won't do, can't do, refuse to do myself? I'm holding people to a particular standard that I won't live up to. You're telling people to be respectful to you, but you're a whole mess of disrespect. It's not fair. That's not fair. That's why I have to do the self-check. Self-check says accountability is where it is. Accountability will not be a liability. I'm going to be an asset to accountability, and accountability is going to cause me to be an asset. Remember, we played basketball as kids, and you'd be out there on the teams, and you pick up particular guys to play with you on the team, this, that, and the other. And, the best were generally chose ahead of everybody else. The worst were last. The best were first. And so now you just say, oh, begrudgingly, I'll pick up my man. I'll pick him up. Come on. We got it. It's 5-4. We need a fifth person. Come on, join the team. And the skills were a little lacking. And so guess what? Some people howl out, oh, he's self-check. Meaning he'll dribble the ball off his knee. He'll throw the ball out of bounds. When you throw the ball at him, he's got butterfingers. Self-check. And here's the thing. A lot of us, when it comes to life, we are not holding on to the ball in our court. Why? Because we have not done self-check to course correct, to work on the fundamental skills that are going to make us equitable, that are going to make us an asset to our team rather than a liability for them. What am I doing to do self-check? Am I being fair to those who are around me that are depending on me? Or here it is. Am I crossing the line? Come on. I can't say, oh, I'm being fair, and I'm telling you not to cross the line, but I'm doing it. Come on. You can disagree without being disagreeable. You can respect that particular individual even without seeing eye to eye. You don't have to go to a low barometer and give low blows to individuals. Be fair. Don't you cross the line. Don't you be petty. Your standards ought to make you step up and make negativity step back. I have to be firm. I have to be fair. Here's another thing I have to be. I have to be focused. I have to be focused. I have to focus on my focus. I have to mute the noise around me so that I can hear the voice within me. I have to think about how my boundaries affect other people. Why? Because everybody's not going to be happy about your boundaries. Everybody's not going to be happy about you being overprotective of yourself. Everybody's not going to be happy about you moving into a place of self-preservation. Why? Because there are people out there who thrive on manipulation. They wield control. That is how they operate. And what they hate and who they hate are individuals who operate from a place of being adapted and adaptive when it comes to boundaries. You want to mitigate the manipulation? You want to corral the control? Build you some boundaries. Build you some boundaries. Yeah, let me say it twice. Cause oh so nice. Let me do it. If you want to mitigate the manipulation, if you want to corral the control, build you some boundaries. Folks who thrive in those lanes can't stand it. They hate it. But here's what it is. You mitigate it. You restrain it. Why? Because you know your no. You know your no. And your no, I need you to hear me on this. Your no will take you as far as you can go. It will shape you. It will shift you. And it will cause you to shine. Be fair. Be firm. Remain focused. Focus on your focus. Focus on your focus. What is it that you've been called to do? What is it that you've been called to course correct? What boundaries do you need to set in place in your life so that you can thrive and arrive to the particular destination of where it is you've been called to be? That's why I wrote this book, Know Your No. That's why I wrote it. If you don't have it, go get it. It's making so much noise right now. People are literally being empowered by it throughout these yet to be United States of America. I mean, as far as LA to New York and all the states in between, Know Your No is picking up steam. I want you to go and get your copy. Extra, extra, read all about it. Come on. Extra, extra, read all about it. Go get the copy. Know Your No. It's on Amazon. It's on Amazon. You can get it there. Kindle, paperback. You can get it there. You can also get it, a signed copy from me, autographed copy, EddieConnor.com/Know Your No. My whole library of 19 books. Yeah, those are available online too, on Amazon, but I can also sign all 19 for you. DrEddieConnorStore.com. Go there, get it. Can I read a little something to you? I hope so. I want to read a little something to you that I think will speak life into your life. This is from a particular chapter. This is from chapter number 2. Yeah, chapter 2 is entitled Stop Being Nice. Ooh-wee. Chapter 2, Stop Being Nice. Yeah, you're going to wrestle with these words in this book. It's going to make you uncomfortable, but it's good for you. It's good for your growth. It says, section says necessary boundaries. Setting boundaries is not just about saying no. It's about structuring your life in a way that promotes peace, clarity, and purpose. Emotional boundaries protect your emotions by deciding what kind of energy you will allow into your space. Time boundaries guard your schedule to ensure you are prioritizing what truly matters. Relationship boundaries define how you allow people to treat you and what you expect in return. Work boundaries set clear expectations about your workload, availability, and respect in professional settings. By implementing these boundaries, you create a life that is balanced, fulfilling, and aligned with your purpose. When you establish clear boundaries, you create a strong foundation for self-growth and fulfillment. You gain clarity in your relationships, ensuring that you interact with others from a place of mutual respect rather than obligation. Your mental and emotional well being improves as you eliminate sources of stress and toxicity. Most importantly, setting firm boundaries allows you to focus firm. There we go. What did I say first? Be firm. I said first, be firm, and look how the word confirms. Most importantly, setting firm boundaries allows you to focus on your true purpose, ensuring that your energy and efforts align with the life that you desire to live. Learning to set and enforce boundaries is an ongoing journey, but the more you practice, the stronger and more confident you become. It's time to stop living in reaction mode and start defining your life on your terms. That's just one small section. That's it. That's just one small section of the book. Listen, I'm telling you, you need to get this whole thing. You're going to be underlining, you're going to be highlighting, you're going to be underscoring. I'm telling you, once you pick it up, it's going to be hard to put it down. I'm putting a battery in your back. You're going to grow a backbone if you don't have one after you read this book. Get a book that has a spine, and I guarantee you're going to grow a spine if you don't have one. You ain't going to have a wishbone, you're going to have a backbone. Go get the book right now. Amazon, EddieConnor.com/know your no. If you're not soaring with us, what are you doing? Join my Eagles community. Soar with us into greater success and purpose. We have this type of conversation even more so. I'm really going in further and farther than I go here. You know, you can only say so much in the podcast space. But when you jump into my Zoom room, all bets are off. We go all the way in, 0 to 100 real quick, real in depth, 100 type level conversation where we keep it real 100 and we keep it all the way lit. Join my Eagles community, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form. I guarantee you're going to be transformed. Family, yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother. And I mean that from another mother. Family has been fun, but you know, brother, got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy. Yes, it has been beyond measure. But I want you, yes, you, I'm talking to you now, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, a whole lot brighter. Peace and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. I want you to go ahead and get your hands on my new book, Know Your No. It's all about how to build healthy boundaries and love without losing yourself. Boundaries are not limitations. Boundaries are for liberation. You're going to find a way to unbox yourself. You're going to find a way to really love yourself and to move into a place of emotional regulation, to stand your ground, to draw a line in the sand, stand 10 toes down on it. Don't do the electric slide. Don't moonwalk away from it, but really stand wholeheartedly down on what it is that you say. It's for your protection. It's for your self-care. Moves you into a greater place of self-awareness and emotional regulation and developing your mental health and creating boundaries so that you can abound to a new and a greater level. Go right now to get a signed copy at EddieConnor.com. EddieConnor.com. And then, of course, you can also get it on Amazon. Go and get the book right now.